Hello, namaskara, good evening, and welcome everyone to Toto Awards 2021. My name is Lekha, and this is such a privilege. And hope everyone has settled in with their mugs of coffee and other things, and are ready to know a little bit about some of the country's brightest young artists, to get a glimpse of their work and find out who those lucky and talented 8 people are who will win at the end of this evening. Uh, but before that, let me tell you a story. One January in 2011, a young apprentice light technician walked into Alliance Francaise in Bangalore to help out with a ceremony like none she had ever seen. It was a brilliant display of the impossibly boundless imagination of youth. It showed her the many possibilities and paths the arts could offer to find one's expression. She returned every year thereafter and has witnessed and experienced the same hope, the same excitement, and the same boundlessness each time. Although every year she found herself sitting hunkered behind a light console or a laptop running the slideshow, she thought, as she watched her friends and colleagues, people she looked up to, hosting the awards each year, that one day she may get a chance to get on the stage and introduce a new crop of artists to the world. And voila, now here she is doing just that, sitting in front of not one, but two laptops. Now, that's the extent of my creative writing. Let's get on to some markedly better ones. Uh, so here we are for the 17th edition of the Toto Awards. The Toto Awards celebrate emerging artistic talent in India and were established in the memory of Angiras Toto Vellani, who was passionate about music, literature, and cinema. There are 8 awards to be won, 2 for English creative writing, 1 for Kannada creative writing, 2 for photography, 2 for short film, and 1 for music. Every winner will receive a cash prize of rupees 50,000 and a handsome, like believe me, a really handsome trophy. With one exception, of course, the music awardee will receive 60,000. And as one wise friend of ours shouted out from the back of the audience one day, they know their stuff. Uh, so before we get on to seeing the work of all the artists, so that I don't seem like I'm talking to myself, on the count of 3, this is like a tiny Zoom game. Can everybody switch on your videos only, not your audios, on the count of 3? 1, 2, 3. Hello. There it is. There they are. So now, uh, and for all those who have always complained about the length of the ceremony, now you can just wander away from your computer and no one will be any wiser. Uh, right. So now, thank you, everyone. And when you win, we will see you again. For now, we will look at the shortlist.
जा चौधरी, यही सही टाइम है बात करने का। बात कर यार, बस जा ना।
What do I call you again? You're not supposed to tell them until they are 18. Many of the children figure it out, of course. Children are children. Children are not stupid. Here's a story from my childhood. One day, when I was just under 2 years old, I couldn't stop crying. No matter what my parents tried. They tried everything. My father fashioned trinkets out of the wood. My mother sang songs of my people, which she had learned painstakingly. They tried everything from feeding me to taking me around the house in a baby walker. Any one of these should have worked, but none of them did. Exhausted, she did something which, if the authorities found out, would put her in prison. A prison for people of her kind, away in an island 30 kilometers off the western shore of the country, in the Arabian Sea. As I looked on, she touched her forearm once, softly. As easily as peeling an orange, her skin came off, revealing the multitudes of circuits enclosed in a metal membrane. In place of blood, there was blue and white lights traversing through the nerve like circuits, pulsating in a frequency that was pleasurable to my young eyes. The memory has faded away, but the image is still in my mind, like a dreamscape. I can imagine what Yashode might have felt when Krishna showed the universe to her in his mouth. When my mother opened her arm, I too saw the universe and all its knowledge coursing through the body. She tells me this story even today. But she can never complete it. She always runs out of time. The internet is rationed in the prison.
बापरे. ओय 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 हाय हाय दॅट हाय कोणी दारू पुढे टाकली तिकडचे. हाय हाय हॅलो, कोण आहे तिकडे? कोणाला आहे?
ಕವಿತೆಯ ಶೀರ್ಷಿಕೆ ಸಾವು. ಪದಗಳ ಬಳಸಿ ತೆವಳುತ್ತದೆ, ಹಾಕಿ ಕೈ ಬೆನ್ನ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಳುತ್ತದೆ. ಹೊರಡೋಣವೇ ಈಗ? ಹಾರಿದಂತೆ ಹಕ್ಕಿ ಮರದಿಂದ ಬಾನಿಗೆ, ಒಂದು ವಯಸ್ಸಿನಿಂದ ಇನ್ನೊಂದಕ್ಕೆ ದಾಟಿದಂತೆ ಹಿಡಿಯುತ್ತದೆ. ಎಷ್ಟು ದೂರ ಓಡಿದರು. ದೂರಾದ ಸಂಬಂಧಿ ಹರಟಲು ನಿಂತಂತೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕರೂ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಷಣ ಒತ್ತಿ ಹಿಡಿದು ಗಂಟಲು ಹಾತೊರೆಯುತ್ತದೆ ಕೇಳಲು. ಈಗ ಸಿದ್ಧವಿದ್ದೀಯ ಈಗ? ತೆರಳಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ? ತೆರಳಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಬಿಡಿಸದೆ ಮೋಹ ರಹಸ್ಯ? ಕಟ್ಟದೆ ಕಥೆಗಳ ಜಾಡು, ಮೂಡಿಸದೆ ನಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲರೊಳಗೆ. ಆದರೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ, ಆದರೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಹಿಡಿಯಲಾಗದ ಬಾವಿಯೊಳಗಿನ ಕೈ, ಬೆನ್ನ ಹುರಿಯ ನಡುಕ, ಮರೆತು ಹೋದ ಮುಖ.
Waiting for the current to tell me a secret. As I swam ashore, it sang me a lullaby. Whispered to me as I went against the tide.
माँ तनी तेज चले की कोशिश करा ना.
चलता नहीं बाणी सब ऐसे दौड़ावता है.
7 8 9 10. चला ठीक बा. अब दोनों गोड़ धीरे धीरे ऊपर उठावा बा. उठावा 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 उठावा.
अरे हमरा से ना होई रे बक.
चला ठीक बा रहा था.
मजबूर किया इस दिल ने मुझे, इस जिंदगी में गम और भी थे. कुछ दर्द हैं जो बयां हो ना सके. होता है ऐसा भी प्यार है क्या. तेरी तेरी मुझे जीने ना दे. तेरी तेरी मुझे जीने ना दे. ना ना.
Hi, my poem is called The Last Room, an Inventory. A large king-sized bed. Inside, a storage space. Old geography textbooks with red sketch pen marks saying read. A white wall fan. Mother's helmet for the rides on the scooter she never learned to use. Father's 7 pouches of loafers. A harmonium mother has forgotten to play. To the left, 4 wooden almirah stand witness to the remainders of history's passing. On the granite sill, a pink netted sack of onions, 10 kilograms, and a large plastic bag of garlics shed their paperweight skin like a tree carnage. In the corner, mother's broken sewing machine lies uncovered, jammed with the rust of our frocks. At the top of the smaller fridge nobody uses, a single stalk of a lucky bamboo, bronzes. Resting by the window, a steel cloth stand allows slatted bars of sunlight, faint cause. On the bed, a line of extra pillows crowd the extra mattresses. An ironing press, father's shirt, a thread and needle suspended halfway, half moons of curtain rings, the Ikigai book, a red emergency light, a tulsi mala, the beads turning, somewhere, a mother.
আপনার দাদার নাম কে সাল?
उमेद अली।
আচ্ছা, উমেদ আলী। তাই না? উমেদ আলীটা অফিসারের লিখতে সময় উমেদ আলী, আলী অন নাকি, কিন্তু দালি আইছে। এই যে নেদু মিয়া কারা?
নেদু মিয়া তো যে বাপ,
আপনার বাবা না? মনুরুদ্দিন আর নেদু মিয়া একজনই মানুষ?
মানুষ একটাই।
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, নাম আলাদা আলাদা।
নাম আলাদা।
তাহলে আহিকে আমি না সহায় মানে কি, কোনো অসুবিধা হলে পরে আপনি কইন, আমি আমার তরফের থেকে যে হেনটি পারি, কোনো টেনশন না রাখবো না। হ্যাঁ, আপনি যেহেতু ভারতীয়, এনে আর কোনো অসুবিধা নেই, আপনি বিদেশ যান না কোনো, আপনি এই জায়গারই মানুষ, আমিও খবর টবর নিলাম, এই জায়গার মুরব্বী মানুষ আছে, তারাও জানে, আমরাও জানি, ওটা কোনো টেনশন লাগবো না। হ্যাঁ,
ಪದ್ಯ ಎಳೆಯ ಪಾದದ ದೇವರಿಗೆ ವಯಸ್ಸಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಬೀದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಆಡುವ ಹುಡುಗನಾಗಿದ್ದಾಗ ನನ್ನಷ್ಟೇ ಎಳೆಯ ಪಾದಗಳಿದ್ದ ದೇವರು ಈಗ ಇದ್ದಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಂತೆ 20 ವರ್ಷಗಳ ನಂತರ ರಸ್ತೆಯ ತಿರುವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಎದುರಾದಾಗ ಯಾಕೋ ತೀರಾ ಬಳಲಿದ ಮುದುಕನಾಗಿದ್ದ. ಅವನ 5-6 ಕೈಗಳ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಆಯುಧಗಳೂ ಇಲ್ಲವಾಗಿ ಸವೆದ ಸೋಪಿನಂತೆ ಭುಜಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂಟಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದ 2 ಕೈಗಳು ಖಾಲಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದವು. ವಿಶ್ವವನ್ನೇ ದರ್ಶಿಸಿದಂತೆ ತೋರುತ್ತಿದ್ದ ಅವನ 2 ಕಣ್ಣುಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಈಗ ಉಳಿದಿರುವುದು ಊರ ಬಡವನ ಗುಡಿಸಲಿನಷ್ಟೇ ಸಣ್ಣ ಅಂಗಳ. ಅವನ ಮಿಂಚು ಹರಿಸುವ ಬಟ್ಟೆಗಳನ್ನು ಅವನೇ ಯಾವುದೋ ಸಮುದ್ರದ ದಡದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಸೆದು ಬಂದಿದ್ದನಂತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಕಳಚಿಕೊಂಡು ದೇಹವೆಲ್ಲ ಹಗುರಾಗಿದೆ ಎಂದು ಕಿರುನಗುವ ಹೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಎಸೆದ ಬಟ್ಟೆಗಳನ್ನು ಹರಿದು 10 ತುಂಡಾಗಿಸಿ ಧರಿಸಿದ್ದ ಅದೇ ಊರಿನ ಬೆಸ್ತರ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಅದೇ ಊರಿನ ಸಮುದ್ರದ ಕಡೆಗೆ ಟೈರು ಓಡಿಸಿಕೊಂಡು ಹೊರಟಿದ್ದನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ದೇವರೇ ಕೈತಟ್ಟಿ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ನಕ್ಕು ಮರಳಿ ಎಳೆಯ ಪಾದದ ಮಗುವಾಗಿದ್ದನಂತೆ. ಬರಿಗಾಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಬಹುದೂರ ನಡೆದು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೇನೆ ಮಾರಾಯ. ನನಗೆ ಚರ್ಮದಂತೆ ಅಂಟಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದ ಪುರಾಣದ ಕಥೆಗಳನ್ನು, ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಂದ ಊರ ನೆನಪೂ ಉಳಿದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲವೂ ಹೊಸದು ಎಂದು ಮಾತು ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಿದವನು ಖಾಲಿ ರಸ್ತೆಯ ನಡುವೆ ಹೆಗಲಿಗೆ ಹೆಗಲ ಜೋಡಿಸಿದ. ಬಿರುಕು ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದ ಅವನ ಪಾದಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಒಸರುತ್ತಿತ್ತು ಒಲವು. ಅವನ ಎಳೆಯ ಪಾದಗಳ ನೆನಪಾಗಿ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನೂ ಕಳಿಸಿಕೊಂಡ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಉಳಿದಿರುವುದೇನು ಎಂದು ಸಣ್ಣದಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಶ್ನಿಸಿದೆ. ಘಾಗೈಸಿ ನಗೆಯಾಡಿದವನು ದೇವರಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಬಿಡು ಎಂದು ಅದೇ ತಿರುವಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮರೆಯಾದ ಅನಿಸ್ತ.
ಆ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕ್ಲಬ್ಬು. ಮೋಮೋ ಮ್ಯಾಗಿ ಸ್ಟಾಲ್ಗಳಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಬಿಕೋ ಎನ್ನುತ್ತಿದ್ದ ರಸ್ತೆಗಳನ್ನು ನೋಡಿ ಸಾಕಾಗಿ ಬಂದ ದಾರಿಗೆ ಸುಂಕವಿಲ್ಲ ಎಂದು ಇನ್ನೇನು ಹಿಂದಿರುಗಬೇಕೆಂದಾಗ ಏನೋ ಹೊಳೆದಂತಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಷಣ ಕಣ್ಣು ಕುರುಡಾಯಿತು. ಕಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದ್ದಿ ತೆಗೆದಂತಹ ಆ ರಾತ್ರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ರೂಮುಗಳ ಕಿಟಕಿಯಿಂದ ಸೂಸುತ್ತಿದ್ದ ಬೆಳಕು ಆ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ರೂಪದ ಆಕೃತಿಯನ್ನು ತಟ್ಟಿ ನನ್ನ ಕಣ್ಣಿಗೆ ಮುತ್ತಿಗೆ ಹಾಕಿದ್ದವು. ನನಗೆ ಇಂದಿಗೂ ನೆನಪಿದೆ. ಫೋನನ್ನು ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ ಹಿಡಿದು ತಲೆ ತಗ್ಗಿಸಿ ಮಾತಾಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದ ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿಯ ಚಹರೆ. ವಯಸ್ಸು ಸುಮಾರು 20ರ ಆಸುಪಾಸು. ಅವಳಂತೆ ಲಂಗದಾವಣಿ ಹಾಕಿಕೊಂಡಿರುವ ಹುಡುಗಿಯರನ್ನು ನಾನು ಕೇವಲ ಸೌತ್ನ ಕೆಲವು ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತ್ರ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಇಂದಿಗೂ ನಾನು ದೆಹಲಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಲಂಗದಾವಣಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿದ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಎಂದರೆ ಆಕೆ ಮಾತ್ರ. ಯಾರದೋ ಜೊತೆ ಅಳುತ್ತಾ ಮಾತನಾಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದ ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿಯು ತಾನು ಗಟ್ಟಿಯಾಗಿ ಹಿಡಿದಿದ್ದ ರಿಸೀವರ್ ಅನ್ನು ಇಟ್ಟು ಆ ಮುಚ್ಚಿದ ಮುಂಗಟ್ಟಿನೆದುರೇ ಕುಸಿದು ಬಿಟ್ಲು. ತಾನು ಒಬ್ಬಳೇ ಎಂದು ತಿಳಿದ್ಲು ಅಂತ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೆ. ಅವಳ ಬಿಕ್ಕಳಿಕೆಯ ಅಳುವಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ನಾಚಿಕೆ ಮುಜುಗರದ ತಡೆಗೋಡೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅದೆಷ್ಟು ನಿಮಿಷಗಳು ಕಳೆದವೋ ನನಗೆ ತಿಳಿಯದು. ಇದ್ದಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಂತೆ ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿ ತನ್ನ ಒದ್ದೆ ಕೆನ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಒರೆಸಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾದ ನಿರ್ಧಾರವನ್ನು ಕೈಗೊಂಡಂತೆ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತೇ ಬಿಟ್ಲು. ನನ್ನ ಎದುರೇ ವಿರುದ್ಧ ದಿಕ್ಕಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಓಡಿಯೇ ಬಿಟ್ಲು. ನನ್ನ ಪತ್ರಕರ್ತ ವೃತ್ತಿಯ ಸೈಡ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟೋ ಏನು, ನಾನು ಇಂತಹ ಬಹುತೇಕ ಸಂದರ್ಭಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಮಧ್ಯಪ್ರವೇಶ ಮಾಡುವವನೇ. ಸಾರ್ವಜನಿಕ ಸ್ಥಳಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೋ ಘಟಿಸಿದರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧವೇ ಇಲ್ಲದಂತೆ ಹೋಗಿಬಿಡುವುದು ನನ್ನ ಸ್ವಭಾವವಲ್ಲ. ವಿಷಯ ಎಷ್ಟೇ ಚಿಕ್ಕದಾಗಿರಲಿ, ಭಾಯ್ ಸಾಬ್ ಸಬ್ ಠೀಕ್ ಹೇನಾ ಎಂದು ಕೇಳಿಯೇ ನಾನು ನನ್ನ ಕೆಲಸಕ್ಕೆ ಮರಳುತ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. ಅಂದು ಮಾತ್ರ ನಾನು ಆಕೆಯ ಹಿಂದೆ ಓಡಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಮ್ಯಾಡಮ್ ಸಬ್ ಠೀಕ್ ಹೇನಾ ಎಂದು ಕೇಳುವ ಸೌಜನ್ಯದ ಮಾತುಗಳು ಅದೇಕೋ ನನ್ನ ಮೆದುಳಿಗೆ ಹೊಳೆಯಲೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಹಾಗಂತ ಅವಳ ಸೌಂದರ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಮರುಳಾಗಿ ಅಂತಹ ಶಿಷ್ಟಾಚಾರವನ್ನು ಮರೆತೆ ಅಂತ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರಾ ಮತ್ತೆ? ಅದು ಅಂಥದ್ದೇನೂ ಅಲ್ಲ. ಮಾರನೇ ದಿನ ನಾನು ಇಷ್ಟಪಟ್ಟು ಪ್ರೀತಿಸಿದ ಹುಡುಗಿ ಜೊತೆ ಮದುವೆ ಇತ್ತು ಬೇರೆ. ನೀವು ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿ ಸೂರ್ಯೋದಯ ನೋಡಿದಾಗ ಆದ ಅನುಭವ ನೆನಪಿದೆಯೇ? ಅದು ಅಂಥದ್ದೇ. ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನನ್ನ ಉಪಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಏನಿದ್ದರೂ ಕೇವಲ ಪ್ರೇಕ್ಷಕನಾಗಿ ಮಾತ್ರ.
I hope you've enjoyed what we've shown you so far of the shortlisted films, music, photography, poems, and short stories. The Kannada writers have all read from their work. You have heard Sandeep, Sneha Jaya, and Amulya. So I think now we can announce the winner of this award. The jurors for this award were H. Dandappa, Deepa Ganesh, and Vivek Shandra. Now to find out the total for Kannada Creative Writing 2021 goes to.
ಇದ್ದಕ್ಕಿದ್ದಂತೆ ಆ ಹುಡುಗಿ ತನ್ನ ಒದ್ದೆ ಕೆನ್ನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಒರೆಸಿ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾದ ನಿರ್ಧಾರವನ್ನು ಕೈಗೊಂಡಂತೆ ಎದ್ದು ನಿಂತೇ ಬಿಟ್ಲು.
Hi, Amulya. Congratulations. May we ask you to say a few words, please?
Thank you so much. I first would like to thank TFA for doing this for 17 years, for the last 17 years, because I think for creative writers, it's a stereotype that sometimes you need external validation. It's nice to know that, when we live inside our own heads, okay, there is someone else also who likes this. And especially getting this in Kannada, which is my first language, it's incredible. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, TFA.
Thank you, Amulya. Congratulations. We will make sure that that extremely handsome trophy reaches you soon.
Thank you, Lekha.
And let's go ahead with the rest of the shortlisted artists.
ಇವತ್ತು ತುಂಬಾ ರೇಗ್ ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಅವನು ಇವತ್ತು ರೇಗಿದ್ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವನು ಇವತ್ತು ರೇಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅವನು ತುಂಬಾ ಜೋರಾಗಿ ರೇಗಿ ಎದ್ದು ಅವ್ನಿಗೆ ಕಣ್ಣು ಒಂಥರ ಕೆಂಪು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ. ಇವನ್ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ನೋಡಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಅವನು ಹೆದರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ಸೋಕೆ ನನ್ ಮೇಲೂ ರೇಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರು. ಅವನದೇನು ಇವತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ ಮೇಲೂ ರೇಗ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಾನೇ ಇದು ಹೊಸದಾಗ ತುಂಬಾ ಸಲ ರೇಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ನೀನ್ ಇವತ್ತು ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀಯ. ಇದು ತುಂಬಾ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಇದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಈ ತರ ರೇಗ್ತಾ
ಇವತ್ತು ಮೂಡ್ ಇಲ್ದಿರ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್. ಇವತ್ತು ಮೂಡ್ ಇಲ್ದಿದ್ರೆ ಯಾತಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಡ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ. ಒಂದಿನ ನಾಳೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ನಾಲ್ಕು
ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳೋದು. ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಸೋದು. ಊಟ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ತೊವ್ವೆನ ನಾನು ಕಳ್ಸಿ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ. ಅವ್ನು ತಿನ್ಸೋಕೆ ಒಂದ್ ಸ್ಪೂನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ತಿಂದ್ರೋ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಂಗೆ ಇದು ಬೇಡ ಅಂದ್ರು.
Now that you've seen the exceptional work of all the shortlisted photographers, how does one choose winners when the work is so diverse? Well, fortunately, that's the jury's job and not ours. The jurors for this year's photography award were Lola McDougall, Veera Rangana Kumari Solanki, and Shaumitra Ghosh. Now, since the photography awards are two, the first 2021 Toto for photography goes to
Hello. Hi.
congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so honored to be here today. And thank you. Thank you for making me the recipient of this award. Yeah. And I would like to thank TFA for creating this amazing platform and this opportunity. And I would really like to thank the jury for making me a part of this. And I would like to thank my faculty from Pathshala for constantly guiding me through the process, and for Photo Circle for supporting me all throughout my work when I was working on this project. And my friends from Khokna who allowed me to be a part of their world, and my parents and my friends for constantly supporting me and guiding me throughout. Without them, this would not have been really possible. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Congratulations, Hari. We look forward to more great work from you.
Thank you so much.
Now, going on to the second award for photography.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much, and thank you TFA for creating this amazing platform for emerging photographers like us. And this things inspire us to work like this continuously and continue our work throughout the year, just constantly in a same pace and same manner. And also, like, I want to thank exceptionally the people whom I have photographed in my native village, and I am thankful that they have trusted me for to photograph them, and let me this opportunity to tell their story. And I am honored that Toto Foundation is giving me this award, and it is an immense honor for me. It's like I have lost my words. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nilargo. Congratulations,
Thank you.
Nilargo. We'll find a way to get your trophy to you.
Thank
And
you.
so going on.
Conference of Birds. An abandoned balcony on the 8th floor. 6 kites sitting along the parapet. Equally sized, equidistant. They hunch in equally matched silhouettes, brown and vaguely ruffled. I see them here every afternoon in this same arrangement, as though they were compelled to finish a thought they left uncertain the day before. They are never late. I convince myself each movement is a phrase, a hooked beak trembling in the rainy light. Surely it's a philosophical question. Each day a balance of something lost and something found. A few feathers for a dead pigeon, a baby unguarded for a chunk of rat. Equally perched, she asks him, whose sorrow outweighs whose triumph? He only looks, lifts a wing, lowers it. A new conversation would be its own kind of scavenging. In the end, the same choice, whether to hunt or make do. Majlis. We are grieving for a woman none of us has met, drumming our breasts with a fist, all of us slightly out of sync. The thudding is how we show it, show off we can find within us a reason to cry for the ancestors. There's a proper way to do it. Grief, it's a whole thing. A man reads a poem about battle. A woman sings, and as her voice quivers, we find ourselves commanded. I reach for the wad of tissues you have carried for us. Generations have passed like this. Someone dies, 100 years later someone else cries, makes a rhythm of clotted wails and heartbeats as if to say to every stranger, you are welcome in my sadness. It's not about loss really, but the knowledge that there is more to lose. We dwell in a breaching and no one tells us. So we gather, make a show of it. We must.
आजकल काफी ज्यादा सड़कों पे घूम रहा हूँ आजकल तेरी बातों के अंदर घूम रहा हूँ खुद को मैं भूल रहा हूँ बस इसी बहाने मैं तुझको ढूंढ रहा हूँ देख लूं जिस तरफ मुझको तू दिखा चाह रहा था मैं क्या तुझको कब से पता देखता जिस तरफ तू ही तू दिखा सोचूं अब मैं क्या है इस पर काबू ना जो सुना था कहानियों में उन्होंने तेरे बारे में ही तो लिखा सो जाना चाहूं सवेरे का निकला समझ आ जितना समझ
We hope you like the short snatches from the music composed by the shortlisted musicians. You can listen to full songs, their whole albums, and their entire um, discography on YouTube, SoundCloud. Just go Google them, and they're fantastic. You like all four of them have a new fan in me. Uh, but let's see who the jury has chosen for the 2021 award. The jurors for the music award this year were Sonia Mazumdar, Rana Bose, and Anurag Shankar. Whew. So the first a tidbit. The first Toto Award was given for music 17 years ago, and the 17th Toto Music Award goes to
मजबूर किया इस दिल ने मुझे इस
Sabi Singh. Come on up. Congratulations, Sabi.
Oh, my God. I can't really believe this. This is amazing. Thank you so much. This really means a lot. This is sort of like the, one of the most important points in my career as a musician. It feels so great to be acknowledged. I've been working really hard for so long, and now this, oh my God, I'm just like, a little hyperventilated maybe, but thank you so much. This just, I don't know. This is crazy. Thank you.
We are so happy for you, Sabi. We're looking forward to more great music from you. Make good use of that 60 grand.
Thank you so much.
And yes, we'll find a way to get your trophy to you. Now, back to the short list.
Before you freak out, I just want to tell you that I work in the store that you bought that dress from and then later returned it. I want to tell you that they have decided not to return that dress. Your complaint arrived, and not by email but by post, which is unusual, and I understood why you would think that just by sending a note that the person who I bought this dress for is no longer in my life, that they would understand your situation, but I don't think you understand how these things work or how these people work. I mean, why would you? I work with them, and even I don't understand how they work.
There was a guy she couldn't please, and with him she couldn't wait for the phone to ring. He barely existed on social media, so she had to make up scenarios in her head to imagine what he got up to and what his friends were like. She would wait for weeks for him to call. It didn't occur to her that she could call him herself. She didn't feel like she had that much agency. He would finally call, never text or catch up, just call her and ask her to meet for dinner. She wouldn't want to sound too pleased and act easily available, but with him, she wasn't smooth. She would agree instantly. He would always want to meet at Khan Market even though it was out of the way for both of them and neither of them had too much money. In fact, she was sure she earned more than him. He would always ask her to pick the restaurant. Whatever you want. You know I hate that answer. Pick. You invited me, you should pick. I said we should eat dinner, but I'm okay to eat wherever you want. You're a picky eater anyway. She felt hurt he said that. He held her by the shoulder so she was forced to look at him. I'm not gonna wait forever. Where are we eating? She would say the restaurant's name. Then she would get nervous about what to order. Later, they would go to her apartment. They only ever met at her place, a small Versati she was renting in South Delhi from her salary as an assistant editor for a magazine. She would ask him if he wants coffee. He would always ask if there was alcohol instead. So she would make them both a drink, and then she would wait in anticipation for what he wanted next. You're such a people pleaser, he said. She wanted to say something witty to lower the blow she felt, something like, "No, I only want to please you." But she said nothing and kept her head facing the ground. Sometimes your lack of self confidence can be really unattractive. She nervously sipped her drink. She wanted to fight for herself, but she didn't have anything to question in what he said.
Two poets and two fiction writers were shortlisted for the 2021 English Creative Writing Awards, all of them women. As they were the last year and the year before that. Uh, and I think, yeah, for the past 3 years, the shortlist for English have all been women. So boys, up your game. So hopefully not next year we'll have some boys competing for the English award. So there are two awards under this category. My favorite category because those words are just so juicy and great. And all the people that I've heard at the Toto Awards have been such great writers and have gone on to do some great things. So the two winners chosen by a jury this year, comprising of Arundhati Subramaniam, Shampurna Chatterjee, and Sunil Shanbag. The first Toto for English Creative Writing goes to...
Hi. My poem is called The Last Room, an Inventory.
Kunjana.
Hi.
Congratulations.
Hi, thank you so much.
Please say a few words.
Yeah, I will. Thank you to the judges for seeing worth in my work. That if you're hearing something, that's probably my family. Thank you to TFA for organizing these awards and for supporting the arts. Thank you to Meena for hand-holding us through the entire process. Thank you to my parents and my sister for supporting me and for believing in me. Thank you to my friends Harish and Tejal for doing the same. And thank you to two groups of people, Airplane Poetry Movement and Bookshelf Writing Workshop, for everything, all the people I've met there. Thank you so much. It's been a collective effort. I'm very honored. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Kunjana, and congratulations again.
Thank you.
And our second winner of the English Creative Writing Award.
They tried everything from feeding me to taking me around the house in a baby walker.
Amulya, do you realize you made history? Congratulations. No one very obviously has ever won a Toto in two categories, and you've done it in the same year. So what do you have to say for yourself? You're muted. You're muted.
Oh, sorry. I'm just a little bit. I didn't expect to win in two categories. I mean, I've always had this, should I write in English? Should I write in Kannada? And I've always had to, I was always split in between these two worlds. And it's, it seems incredible that, that I can write in both languages. I mean, I didn't even believe that myself, I suppose. So, thank you. Thank you. I think that's all I can say because I'm a little bit okay. Oh my God. Thank you. And Judy and TFA, thank you so much. Thank you so much that you saw something in my writing. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Lika.
Congratulations, Amulya. Now you will get a check for 1 lakh and 2 very heavy trophies, and maybe you can like do weights with like one in each hand.
Yeah, that's the plan. Thank you.
And I think that's proof that if you speak several languages, write in all of them, think in all of them, make art in all of them. And thank you, Amulya, for showing us the possibility.
कभी तो पेड़ों के पीछे से बारिश आती है ना बहुत जोर की, तब जब पेड़ पर जब ज़्यादा गिरते होते हैं तो वो ऐसे करके धीरे धीरे टपकते हैं, स्लो डाउन। कैसे कैसे ऐसे इतना जहाँ पर भगवान होते हैं ना वहाँ पर एक सीक्रेट रिवर होती है, सीक्रेट रिवर, और उसके अंदर सन होता है, तो सन का रिफ्लेक्शन इधर पर पड़ता है जैसे वेव्स जैसा आता है। और वो पॉन्ड है, एक्चुअली छोटा सा पॉन्ड है जिसमें गॉड्स नहाने जाते हैं। वो गॉड्स नहाते ही नहीं है अभी तक, एक भी गॉड उधर नहीं नहाया है। उस पॉन्ड के अंदर एक इमेजिनरी वर्ल्ड है।
That completes the rather long shortlist for the 2 film awards. Every year, usually we have 4 in the shortlist, and this year there were 7, and that just speaks to the quality of the applications. And the jurors for this category were Ratish Radhakrishnan, Usha Rao, and Surabhi Sharma. So let's find out who wins the first Toto for short film.
Hi, I'm sorry I have terrible internet connection.
Congratulations, Ashmita.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I would really like to thank Toto Foundation. It is certainly a great opportunity. And more than that, I really hope for everyone who watched the film, they enjoyed the film. Thank you.
Thank you, Ashmita. So now for the second winner.
ಇವತ್ತು ಮೂಡಿಲ್ದ್ರೆ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರಿ ಎಕ್ಸರ್ಸೈಸ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಮೂಡಿಲ್ದ್ರೆ ಯಾತಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಡ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಡ್ರಿ.
I'd like to invite Megha. Congratulations, Megha.
Hello.
Hi, we can hear you, Megha. Congratulations.
Thank you. I mean, this is quite unbelievable, frankly. But I would like to thank my college, SACAC, my mentors, Samira and Ruchika, and like my classmates too, because this is really, I mean, filmmaking is really a collective process. And then, of course, my family who really did support me through this journey. And thank you, TFA, as well. I mean, I'm actually shocked right now, so I can't say much, I think.
Thank you, Megha. Uh,
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. That means a
enjoy
lot.
the rest of your evening, and we'll find a way to get your trophy to you. And do keep making fantastic films.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot.
Right. We are done for the year. Thank you, viewers, and all the shortlisted artists for your patience and support. A big thank you to our jury for each award and everyone who has helped TFA to manage the Toto Awards for 2021 and put this presentation together. See you again next year, hopefully in person at our old haunt. And have a lovely evening. Good night. And a toast to all the winners.